Listen, before we get into this topic, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if y'all not already subscribed, hit the notification bell, join the membership, and listen to the podcast audio every Tuesday morning, 6 a.m. Let me get to this first topic. It says, are black men often viewed as the least ideal partners for black women? And I do want to get into this first clip. I want us to listen to it. You're going to be familiar with this clip, and then we're going to dive into it. Like, what if you could play that real quick?
Let's get into it. Don't chew me up, because I know how you believe this like to tussle. I think black men are all alike. I think black men don't like black women. I think you can meet 10 black men on different dating sites and they all cheat and they don't respect their women. I think every other race values black women other than black men. I think the real gag is black men don't like black women. Like, they're cheaters. I'm convinced every black guy is a cheater. I bet half of y'all can't even drop one black man that love y'all that's loyal. Ooh, the gag. Black men hate us so much when black women be the ones supporting them. And I know how you guys like to get in your bag. Don't be mad. Get you a Mexican, get you a Jamaican, get you a Haitian. Anything but a black man. And I'm stamping it. And if you want a white guy, if it ain't white, he ain't right. I just feel like black women, we need to date outside our race because black men don't like us. And we shouldn't like them, period.
Stamping it. I stand on it.
You standing on it.
Standing on it.
That shit must be food stamps.
No, I'm standing on it.
So what made you write this? Well, have this post, and what made you?
Well, first of all, it's my preference. So all the black men were so offended. It's my preference. I've had bad experience with dating black men. They've been abusive to me. Not all of them, but the ones I've dated. So that's my preference. I wouldn't want to date a African American black guy. I would do a Haitian, or I want to date outside my race. Like, even I'm the only child, feel me? Like, my father, he's a black male, but he didn't give me a good example of how a male should treat a woman. Used to beat on my mom. Used to do he's verbally and physically abusive. That's not something that I want. And I've encountered that on several different occasions. So that's how I feel. And I feel like the black men out here that want to date, like, outside of their race with the white women or celebrities, I don't take care to that. That's their preference. So what they shit, like, feel me, it don't bother me. So I'm stamping it. That's how I felt.
Okay. What's your thoughts on this?
I think she's entitled to her preference.
Thank you, sister.
What I would say is I do understand that it's more of a from experience. So it comes from a metric of what you've actually experienced, like, from personal. But the fact that we're setting a tone or a stigma in regards to, like, black men is highly I'm playing the devil's advocate. Like, I'm not on the opposite side because I've seen domestic violence and stuff like that in the black communities and black homes. But I am not one to say that all black men are the same. It's similar to, like, when we were speaking on zodiacs and characteristics. Everybody doesn't fall into a box. It's just like them judging us as black women. All black women are not aggressive, or come from a background of she wants to be an alpha female or super independent. Some women do have, it depends on your nurturing and your nature of things. So I don't believe that we should stand on setting the tone, especially as a black woman. You should realize that how empowered you are as a black woman to say those things because you're coming from a black community stating those things. So it is very sensitive when we say it compared to a white person or somebody from a different culture saying it. That was one thing. And then on top of that, I only see two colors. So when I heard certain things, I'm like, I get it, but, like, your beautiful boyfriend now is technically, if we went back into slave times, he would be considered a,
black person.
Educate me, because my man said that Jamaicans aren't black, so that's why I'm
No, well, I'm South American and Guyanese, but I'm technically, because I'm
West Indian also.
Yeah, that's Latin America.
Okay.
But I'm on Latin, but I'm still Guyanese.
So your boyfriend, which is, he's over
him right there.
He heard this video and said, "Nah, I'm good because I'm not black." That's the conclusion you came up with?
I mean, yeah, at first I said I'm not black because I'm Jamaican, and it's a difference.
Yeah.
Like,
culturally, but not race-wise.
American black men, I think
that's different.
That's the fucking problem we were just talking about on the other episode. Yeah, so I mean,
I think sometimes
this is evidence.
It's a culture thing.
Because we get into this, people don't understand when we say we're black, then people are, oh, we all black. And then we got people in the diaspora that separate themselves and be like, they black, I'm not black, because they understand black means black American. It don't mean Jamaican, because in Jamaica most of them are black, like, so they don't got to use that terminology. What's your thoughts on y'all got hold in the back real quick, folks? What's your thoughts on this topic?
And Jamaicans get accused of the same shit, cheating. Like, so how y'all separate yourself?
I mean, I personally think I kind of agree with Ming was saying. I think most black women who speak very firmly on all black men are trash, it does come from a place of bad experience. So we're generalizing because I had a few, and again, it's your experience, but if you've had a couple men do you bad, then we generalize. So all black men are bad, or all black men are cheaters, or, you know, find me a black man who's good. And it's, again, because you haven't really experienced that, we just throw out these very generalized statements that I think is harmful. I think to me is very raising a black son, and to hear so many black women talk about how black men ain't this, it's just like, I just think you haven't experienced a good black man. And until you experience that, you may never, ever experience a good black man until you heal from that and recognize the role you played in choosing those, because we choose these men, right? You understand? So I think that we have to recognize when we speak, we're speaking from pain. That's really what comes down to when we say, oh, it's all black men. That's just those black men. She mentioned her father. So you get, it boils up resentment toward black men. And that's where you got to heal and do some work, because you're going to keep meeting trash black men.
What was your thoughts on this, Joe?
First, I want to let you know, I'm a Jamaican man, and I identify as a black man. You get what I'm saying? So,
I thought you was Dominican.
fix your veneers. But I do think it's a problem, and I am offended, because when we constantly hear this from the women that we love, and not every man deserves the respect from you, but not all the black men deserve that same type of disrespect. We are not who your father was to your mother. We are not who those other brothers was to you, as a lover. And God forbid if this man ever do anything, I'm not wishing anything bad on y'all, but would that narrative be painted separately if it was something else from another man? Or is it because of your experience is just only black men?
My experiences. Definitely my experience. To those who are offended, I mean, I apologize, but I feel how I feel. I'm not backing down from that. I definitely feel like I'm healed.
Then that's not an apology.
I mean, I feel like she doesn't have to apologize.
The world
for what
wouldn't take it like that. The people that you apologizing to me, right? If I'm offended, right?
No.
But you said you felt offended, so yeah, I'm addressing your feelings. But I don't like, that's how I feel. Like, I don't care about how the next man feel, because the next man don't care how I feel. That's my opinion.
I do. I'm listening to you, and I told you I'm sorry that was your experience of seeing your mother, your brother, or your cousin, whoever, mistreating a woman. But all black men should be bottled up in that. And there's white men who beat their women.
All races can cheat.
Okay, but but you didn't say that. You said only black men.
But it's not her job to change her preference to make you comfortable. I feel like
it's not her job to voice that opinion.
It is her job, because that's what she likes, and it's not. We don't have to be offended.
Said all black men are cheaters.
That's
and
her,
beaters.
but she said that. I didn't say that.
And I have the right to tell her she's wrong.
You have to
because she's talking
based
on her experience.
That's that sisterhood shit.
No, but people can say what they want. It's like people say they like dark skin or light skin. I don't get offended. That's what they like. But it's okay.
But when you start stereotyping off of
you gotta be confident in yourself to know who you are. You gotta know that she's not speaking to you.
I don't think it wasn't I like Jamaican, Asian. It was all black men. That was it was factual.
But she's one woman.
So that
talking.
but it's to a large group of people. We got to understand how our voices are powerful. Like, we got to stop saying it's one woman. It's very powerful, and we on this big platform, right? So we know our voices are powerful.
All I would say is she's definitely as a empowered black woman, you can own and be prone to acknowledging or mentioning how you feel. Just be careful with the way that you're delivering. A lot of people neglect the delivery, and the delivery is key. It's not about the message, it's the way that it comes across.
That message is wrong too.
I mean, it was the message though. It wasn't about, I don't think it was the delivery. I think it was purely the message. The message was all black men are cheaters.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I'm standing on that.
So that was, it wasn't the delivery. It was purely like saying, right or wrong. And again, delivery was fine. It was her way of speaking. It was just the message of all black men are cheaters. Go find you a white man, whoever, just don't date black men. So that was the part where it's like, your voice is so powerful that once you put it out there,
Yeah.
imagine having a black son or
When you
a black daughter. So then what?
when you on the opposite end of the spectrum and you hear like women saying if y'all gonna date outside your race, then you could go do that. Just don't downplay black women. You know what I'm saying? So you could express your preference without downplaying what you don't like. You know what I'm saying? You could express what you like and leave out what your mama said. If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say it. You know what I'm saying?
She said it.
I feel like I said it,
she
so
can say
it's
what
like
she
I'm gonna
wanna
say what I
say.
want. It's my page.
But
Y'all
you
made
gotta
that go
know who
viral,
you
but
are.
not the music.
But
so
this is
that's how I
this
feel.
is the huge disconnect with men and women, and this is why sometimes we have these wars, these gender wars between men and women, especially black men and women, because women or a man may say something and stand on it when we don't acknowledge when something is wrong.
That's my opinion. I didn't feel like my opinion was wrong.
So you don't have wrong opinions?
I mean, I do in general, obviously. Like, I'm not saying that, but for that video, that's how I felt. I'm standing on it. I'm not apologizing. That's how I felt.
You did apologize.
So how many black men you say you dated in your life?
I dated a lot. What's up?
What's a lot?
I dated a lot.
Yeah, put a number on it.
I can't remember. I can't count how many I dated. I dated a lot.
All right, how much black men you think it is in this world? Like,
How many black men do I think is on this world?
yeah.
I don't
A lot.
know. It's not.
So you dating this and speaking on this. That makes sense?
Yeah, I do what I want, so I don't
Exactly.
care
You
about
know
what the
that.
next person
You know
thinks.
better.
That's
You
what I've
know
been
that
trying to
she's
do.
Okay.
speaking
What you
on
gotta
her
say?
For
dynamic.
myself,
Okay.
and I
So
said
it
what I
don't
said.
matter what she said.
It's going to
You
go
know the
around loops
truth.
around your head. I
All
said
right,
what I
man.
said.
Like
So.
like I said, she's
Again, it's like when we
Spit it.
when
Spit.
it's like it's like a racist coming around and saying, well, black people, they just know good, and then you would never co-sign a racist saying that, right?
But I
You
don't.
would never be like,
I
well,
would
that's
because they're allowed to
because they
say
have
what they want
it
to
has
say.
actions to it. Race in
They're
this country,
allowed to say what
in
they
this
want to
country,
say. It
when,
doesn't hurt me.
Okay, I get you, but in this country, historically, when white people have said racist things, it has hurt us.
Yes.
And just like when she said that does hurt black men. That does hurt young black boys because now you are going around and spreading this false information. Now
Painting a picture.
other women that have felt that or experienced that, now they going to trauma bond, and we're going to talk about that later. And now there's just this constant negative portrayal of all black men.
Like how Asians think all black people steal out the store, right? That's what they think, right? So they're watching us. That's not right. We know that we're not all that way. It's the same thing. Like it hurts you to know you got to be watched thinking I'm gonna steal out your
You
store.
can't spend your life trying to change other people's view on you. Like, you got to know who you are. You got to know who I am. Like, I'm a black
And you
man.
got to know that
and
you're
I'm
wrong
loved.
sometimes too.
But it's not your
I
job
feel like
to
I'm not the
police
only
everybody's
person, right,
opinion.
so-
It's okay for her to feel like
It is,
what
because
I
I'm a
said,
black
so
man.
maybe-
And
yeah,
she's
and
referring
you're a
to
black
me.
man. She's not talking
And
to
I
you.
think-
Yes,
because
she
you're not
is.
that.
She said
You're
all
not
black
abusive,
men.
though.
That's
But
what-
you're not abusive.
Right.
And
The
you're
shoe-
not
the shoe
hurting.
fits
You're
Then
not
it wouldn't be
cheating.
all black
Period.
men.
Exactly. So she can say what you want. You know the truth. You don't got to prove her wrong.
No.
Like-
No, I think
feel like
all
Sisterhood is
in all,
a-
I think
a
all in
It's
demon.
not about sisterhood. It's
I
about
think-
reality.
Look, I think
you
all
got to
in
be
all-
confident in what you know and who you are. It's
all
not
in-
your job to prove women wrong or
No, it's
men
not.
wrong.
It's
It's
not.
not. If you could walk through your life knowing that I know this and I know me and I know this, it doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't
No.
take anything from
Sound
you.
That's the problem with our
But
community.
I think what they were
I
all
police
saying
black
all
women.
in all.
I have no problem saying what's right or
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah,
No
that's
problem.
I think
fine,
all
and
in
that's
all, what they
fine.
was all saying is that it was the factor that you said all.
All,
Right.
yeah.
That's all they're saying. It's not saying like, if you would have said, through my experience with X, Y, and Z, then it would be more
Directed toward
yes,
you.
focused on that, your metrics and your experience. But when you say all, it sets the tone as a empowered black woman that you have experienced it, and it's most black men, which is messing up our community in a sense, because it's setting a stigma that all black men do this, all black men do that. Speak to Mike. Okay. All black men do this and all black men do that. And it just sets the wrong tone, is what they're all saying. They're
Because
saying if you
respect
never
it. I hear
said
what y'all
all,
saying.
then it was perfect because you're like JP.
I respect it.
You're welcome to have your own opinion, but it was the words that you chose.
I feel like
But that's-
regardless,
all.
even if I say all parts, that's how I
Yes.
feel. Some other people say, "Oh, black women are aggressive."
Yeah.
I don't give a flying fuck because that's how they feel.
Right.
But they shit or how they feel don't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
So
Just
I don't.
like
Racist
you know you're not
men,
all,
white men
and
say
that's
that
why.
all
So-
black people are lazy. We know we're not
Yeah,
lazy.
all-
We know we work
I
our
don't-
Yeah, but
ass
we
I'm
know
off.
gonna check him too.
But suppose you gonna check everybody. Like, bro, I'm not gonna fight you because I
if
know
it's
the
a wrong-
truth.
My
if it's
opinion.
I
wrong,
am
then
not
yes,
lazy.
you
I don't have to
check it.
fight everybody who says something that is wrong about me. I know what's right. ignore them. It's okay. You're not speaking to me. You're speaking to somebody else. It's okay for you. You're entitled to your opinion based on your experience. It's okay, but you're not speaking to me. I'm excluded. Yeah. So I don't feel no way. Like, it's okay for her to have her opinion. White people say things that it don't apply to us. It's stupid. It's silly. They made rules based on things that were not true. But what did we do?
All right, so then,
like, it's
so
okay.
then moving forward, right? I really don't want to hear black women as a whole constantly complaining about when black men have preferences or they say something negative about black women.
I never
when they say
once.
Some of them be, well, I'm not even going to say some of them because now we being general because nobody wants to be specific. When black men say black women are masculine, when they say they're aggressive, when they say they don't know how to be submissive, when they say they don't know how to act right, I don't want to hear nobody saying, I want you to have that same energy saying, okay, all right.
But we're all different, like you said. Like, it may affect you a way and it may affect you a way, but she's still entitled to her opinion. Like, if Chris Brown say he like light-skinned girls, I don't care. I still love Chris Brown because he's not talking to me. I don't care. Everybody's entitled to their preference. It's okay. Like, that doesn't change who I am. I am still beautiful. I am still who I am. Mm-hmm. Just because you say that this is what you like, that you're entitled to like what you like. I don't like every type of dude, but it's okay. That doesn't change who you are. Like, we can't, like, it's not my job here on this earth to police everybody's opinion, to change everybody's scope to fit mine. Everybody is different. Everybody's experience is different. Everybody's journey is different. It's not my job to be like, oh, no, you're wrong. You need to get on this path.
It's your job to defend it.
No, it's my job to be open.
To see for 10 minutes about some shit you don't stand for.
Now, JP,
because I can.
All in all,
because I can, though.
Okay.
Because I can.
Keep yapping.
So
I have a mouth to talk.
That's your problem.
So it's your job to defend it, but when it's on the other end, that's not your job.
I'm trying to figure out what's the next topic. It is you. Everybody's entitled to say what they want to say. It's okay if it doesn't apply to me. It's not applying to me.
But why you feel the need to defend it though?
Defend what?
What she's saying.
I'm saying she's entitled to her opinion.
If you know it's not right though.
I said she's entitled to her opinion.
But you also said that it's not right that what she said though, right? You said that.
I didn't say it wasn't right. That's her opinion. I don't feel that way. She feels that way.
So you agree with what she's saying?
I said she feels that way. I don't feel that way.
We're not wasting another 10 minutes on her
because it's her opinion.
I'm not taking
it's not an argument. It's okay.
And it's your opinion to defend it.
It's okay. That's not what I said. You say what you want to say.
Let's run the next question.